But let the archer go deal with the barbarians for now, or at least protect the worker as well as possible. Next in line, our fourth worker will do that. No, it's the third worker, so we definitely want that one, yes, rather than opening up another tree. And the time has almost come to settle the city. We're going to get that. Go to Enrico Dandolo.
Saluti.
Sell our gems.
Venivanti.
Yes, I'm going to settle. I will start on a library and purchase a workboat. I also need 70 gold from somewhere. That is less convenient. I can clear the barb camp for 25. I should have thought this through a little bit longer, I think.
La France t'offre cette
Now is the time to accept that. Our friend here has made a trade route with us. And I guess we will start by building a farm here and waiting until we can buy the whale tile. What's next? I think the best thing to do now is get another luxury tile worked, just for that happiness, or well, the happiness we get from trading it. But there is also something to say for these tiles. Yes, I will trade 2 gold to Enrico
Saluti.
for 60.
Andevanti.
Gold now is almost always better than gold later. So improve the whales, that way we can grow again. And yes, you need to go all the way up there to improve that, and then later the truffles. The archer can XP on that, and you can go improve the city. Now, if our friend here built the terracotta army with a lot of swordmen up, he might actually be in a strategic resource penalty situation, because his army has doubled but his resources haven't. And that could be quite painful for him. So the terracotta army, not something I would be building. It's difficult to get, and even if you get it, getting enough units with it is very, very hard. Because you put all that production into the wonder, which could have gone into the units. So it's a little bit of a strange thing. And this army cannot take the city, not by a long shot, even though it has an XP up. We should go keep an eye out on what the French are doing. And now may be a good time to go for philosophy, although I think that we will first complete something else. I can't build the National College yet anyway, I need about 20 more turns for that. So I think optics will be first, so that we can get a lighthouse here. war on Riga. That is a vulnerable city. They have many tiles to attack from. So we should keep an eye on that, but there is not much we can do to protect it. Protecting a city-state is usually sneaky. You can put some units around it and then they can't grab it, but if it's that far away, that's not going to work. But for example, this city I could easily protect with 2 units or so, and then they will never take it and just lose a bunch of units there in that attack. 16 turns, no, that will be much less because of the forest. It should be 8 or so. We'll see next turn. This library will be the last 21 turns, even though I will get a cow here. And building up your capital is very important if you plan on going to war later, because you need production and money and everything, actually happiness, so you can't just neglect that. There we go. And next on the list, I think a watermill. 2 food, 1 production for 2 gold. It's a really good investment. It will help us grow much faster than we were so far. And the extra production is just never bad. What tile to work next? I think one of these bad food tiles. Well, bad. They are okay, but they are not the best. It'll take too long to clear the jungle here, so we will make a farm here and here. And hope to get those cows when by the time we are done with that. There we go. Monument almost done, then the library will come. Improve that. The Great Wall, a very good wonder. It says it is obsoleted. Oh, the rockets want to work with us. That is so sweet. The Great Wall is obsoleted by dynamite, but this is not by the dynamite you invent, but the dynamite they invent themselves. So it's not what you think. Ruins explored. That's not a very good bonus. It at least tells us that there is a lot of unsettled land here, and that's very, very dangerous. There you go. This land, if someone decides to settle all that, it can get out of hand. We can get a runaway, and if that is Pocatello, that is just gonna be a really, really big problem. There goes optics. Archer can specialize in flatlands. Why do I like this? Well, the bonus is better. Because if you are fighting, you want to be on the hill tiles yourself, which means that the enemy will not be on the hill tiles. So the chances of fighting an enemy that is in flatlands is just much higher, because you choose the terrain ideally. So you'll usually pick accuracy and make maybe 1 out of 5 archers with a rough terrain bonus. And the technology has been researched. Now we can go philosophy, as mathematics gives us absolutely nothing except unlock engineering. We don't need swordsmen yet, we only have 2 iron anyway. So after this I will probably go for metal casting to get workshops. And this is a very good area, but we cannot take it. Because Napoleon would just destroy us if he saw that. We will go for the library. And this has no production capacity, so well, that's just a problem. Osaka has it a little better. After we improve the silk, we will go for the cow and then improve the hill here. But I think we need another worker sometime in the near future. 1 per city should be enough, so we should get 4. Even though Satsuma will not need a lot of improvement here. Morocco has adopted Islam. And that just means that our archers will need to flee, because that horseman will kill them. Yep, we are going to go into the city, improve those silk tiles. And now we will swing back here and attack these barbarians, clearing them once and for all. Meanwhile, you can change this into a production tile. And this still happily goes on. So 17 turns before we can build National College. That gives us quite some time. And I think I want to get 2 more composite bowmen. Napoleon, yes, I would like to kill him, but I have no units. And as you know, having no units is not a good idea if you want to start a war. We can improve that. Another good city location here. Cotton and good things. But it's a little far away. I will have to see if it's worth sending a settler there, maybe depending on what we find here. 11 turns, that's just far too long. And it's about time to start building roads, not yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it should go up to size 6 before we do that. But we will be preparing a worker for it. Ah,
Dios
there
bendiga a
is
aquellos que lo
Spain.
merezcan. Soy Isabel de España.
Spain, very high variance in what they have. If they discover an early natural wonder, then they are dangerous. If not, they are not that relevant usually. It is the same as a human player, often a problem civ. And here we will go barracks, bowman, I think. Colosseum would be good, but actually caravan would be good as well, but I would really prefer to make some sea trade routes, so that just seems wasted. A worker, as I said, would also be good, so that would fill up 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's start with a worker. And I have to hide. I might as well go improve this tile until the barbarians are gone. Now Pocatello will probably not come through this gap, but he might. Usually when the AI does that, it's a disaster because they can only very slowly bring in units, or they have to come over the sea, and they... oh god. Luckily for us, that went quite well. And they stole our worker. Now, the worker will go into the camp, and we will go clear the camp, so that should not be an issue. Lock down that tile. 13 more turns. The worker will go there. The horse may go here to pillage that, but he doesn't. We'll improve one more. And this is gonna be a problem. I can see our whales be destroyed by the barbarians. I could sell them, but I don't think we will be doing that. We should pay for our mistakes. And unhappiness is showing its ugly head anyway, so the difference will be marginal. Yep, the barbarians will come this way. Maybe they don't like whales. But I like hurting them. Still 17 turns to go. And we have a few more turns before hitting unhappiness. And that just means we have to get Colosseums up sometime in the future. That's great. Barbarians still didn't pillage it. Yes, I will now take my worker back. And you can actually slowly start building that road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 125. Yeah, I think we have to do that sooner or later. There is the last civ. What is it? Polynesia maybe? But with that unhappiness showing its head, I might build a Colosseum. Barracks. You can start building on a watermill very slowly, but it's the best thing I can do for you, I think, until we can build a stable. Yep, Polynesia, as I thought. They are usually extremely expansive. They explore a lot and they go settle cities all over the map. And the barbarians have apparently just disappeared. Without pillaging my boat, even though they brought 4 ships, they did not bother to pillage my boat. I have no explanation for it. I doubt anyone does. I guess that's just how they roll. Keep shooting them down. 15 more turns here. There we go. And that tile, it's down to 12. Now the worker can go build up the gems again. Let's see. Let's first go there. I'll need this sometime soon for the Writers Guild. Start producing some great works, but it's not that urgent, and we are quite far off with our policies to get Machu Picchu, so that may not be what will happen. Either way, mathematics first, and then we'll see what happens. The barracks, I like having them. No borders. I like having them in the capital. The 15 XP really helps your units, and you only need one for one gold. It's worth the investment, I think. You can heal, you can help the cows, and you can heal. We'll see what's up here. And the last of the barbarian boats there. It's turn 77. We have 4 decent sized cities. We have no unhappiness yet. So things are going pretty well, even though diplomatically Napoleon doesn't like us. Morocco likes us. Pocatello is reasonably neutral, I think, and the others are just too far away. Long-term plan. Let's talk about that for a moment. As you can see, Agaidica is just too far away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tiles out of range of bombers, so that will not be our first target. There is nothing here, but on this side we have Morocco, which is a nice first target, and I think France will expand to here eventually. And if they do, that will be what we intend to attack. Either way, Pocatello is a threat, but I don't think the Mongolians are an actual threat. Everything on this side is just too far away. Enrico Dandolo is sealed off from us, so he will not be an issue. And for now, I wish to maintain the peace. This is going to take forever. No, I don't think that would be a good plan. You know which civs to work with. Ah, Pocatello. That is great. Now I have friends on both borders, and I only need to worry about France. We have no real runaway yet. Morocco is a hit, but that's probably because of religion points, 101. And talking about that, it's about time we checked what that Islam actually does. Monasteries, temple provides happiness. That's okay. Catholicism has mosques, which is better, but Buddhism has pagodas. Buddhism belongs to the Spanish, that's too far away. Venice is too far away. We'll see who wants to convert us. I'm happy to go with whatever religion they shove up on us. We'll go for markets. I want that, but I want to have Machu Picchu in reach just in case it doesn't go before we can get our engineer. We can improve, and we can go with those cows. Now I really want some sea trade routes. I probably should build a sea unit to explore a bit. see what's possible. They are just so much better than land trade routes. Isabella has built Petra, which is to be expected with all that desert here. So, yeah, turn 80, that's about the time you can expect these to go. Colossus has been built, Petra has been built, Parthenon has been built. The Oracle not yet, but I expect that will happen sometime in the very near future. It's 13 turns. I could go for it, but I don't think it's just, well, probably not worth it.